We're live.
We are. Welcome to Beery Traveler. My name is Ian. Sean's next to me tonight.
I am next to Ian tonight, and
I don't blow goats tonight.
Oh,
No proof of that this evening, do you? Yeah. All right.
I heard the news on my way over here. So excited for the show. I still am.
I feel bad about that because I didn't even look at your sign, and I'm like, I'm not blowing goats.
All right. Amy Hoozle.
All right. So on this show, we talk about beer, and we have musical guests as well. Come on.
Would you forget the entire premise of the show? You sound like you're kind of slumping a little bit.
I forgot a little bit.
That's
I'm
right.
a little ashamed about the.
It's weird. I'm next to you again. So we're live in Ian's basement tonight. Probably because we don't. Maybe once a month we get full bands, and we actually have a full band in house. I think it's the first time ever. And so this evening we're joined by Solar Lunatic. Hey guys.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So the camera's just like 4 feet away and it's facing the other direction.
Absolutely. Let's introduce them real quick. We got Jeff on guitar.
Good evening.
We've got Chris on vocals.
Hello.
We've got Jared on the drum, and then we've got Carl on the bass.
Plane Crash Carl.
That's me.
Solid.
They said he was going to play the grandfather clock for us a little bit later.
That's later.
Okay.
Y'all got one in your house?
The visual I'm getting is terrifying. Probably vastly inappropriate.
Yeah, there's a certain way to do it.
It's kind of like stand-up bass, but they didn't say playing with the grandfather.
No.
It's terrible, but hilarious. I like it. So, so we're continuing our.
We're transitioning into summer to fall tonight with
Yeah.
our beers. So we're going to go with a nice Berliner Weiss, a night at the Claremont Lounge, and then into Oktoberfest.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So ways to party in Atlanta. Different.
Yeah, that's fair.
Around.
Oktoberfest is gonna be weird this year. It's gonna be all virtual.
Yeah.
That's I think just the weird frilly things and just the top of the Lederhosen.
Yeah.
Then,
We can do whatever underneath.
Right.
New wave.
I love it.
Crotchless Lederhosen this year.
Okay.
I feel
There's another one step beyond.
We're gonna keep it going.
I'm not the only one, man. Thank you.
I feel like Crotchless Lederhosen would be the name of my Rammstein cover band.
There you go.
So,
Follow that.
the first thing we're going to talk about tonight is the as long as there's water by Sweetwater. This is a Berliner Weiss with sake.
I really like the can design on this.
Yeah.
I saw it, I was like, I don't care what it is. This looks pretty. It's a wave. It's a surfing beer, hopefully.
Yeah.
California. I mean, we put all the glasses behind
Yeah.
the band so
Me
they'd
and
have
Will split one.
a hard time reaching them. That was smart. So, man, I have to pour my own beer this time. This is great.
So it's got a darkish color.
I actually thought it would
Pouring it, I thought it was going to have that bluish hue to it.
I also thought.
So I'm wondering if that's what's giving the color to it.
Yeah, it's like kind of slightly ambery.
If the sour note is on there.
I can smell the sour. I don't
Yeah.
smell berry, but oh, you know what?
Oh, it's in there. It's in there.
The
Yeah.
head is just slightly reddish. When you lay it straight on the glass.
Wow.
Oh, nice. That's like
It's not. It's good.
I'm like it's not quite like it's almost like a berry
Oh.
fizz.
Very, very refreshing. Yeah.
It's more. That's good.
Social good.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, light,
Very,
crisp.
very smooth.
I
Yeah.
definitely taste some berries.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering
Took
if
a
it's,
minute.
it's gonna be super tart because
Yeah.
it's kind
Yeah,
of
sure.
Definitely
It's
refreshing.
Sake
I'm
is
glad to
usually pretty,
see that it's not super tart.
It's not
Super tart.
just
but
it's berry tasted.
but it is tart. It does have tartness to it.
I mean,
It's-
it certainly has some sourness. Some
But you
tartness,
know it's a
but
sour beer, is what I'm saying.
But yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of vinegary sour that some sour beers can have.
Mhm.
Like it's
It's refreshing.
nice. Yeah,
That's Sweetwater?
yeah. That's one of their few non-hoppy offerings.
Mhm.
Probably,
I was
probably,
about to say,
probably finding the last bit of this too. So sorry to feature a
This might
beer
be
that's
Asahi,
on the
that's
tail
what it
end
is.
of
The
it.
Asahi
Limited
beer.
reserve, but
Yeah, buddy.
But
That's good for you.
it's antioxidant.
I Actually, actually,
Yeah, it's like a super fruit, right?
I like
Yeah.
this. I like this more than Sweetwater Blue.
You'll be
Yeah.
glowing when you're drinking this.
So tell us a little bit about Soul and Lunatic, your origins.
Chris?
So we're all some Atlanta boys. Jeff and I have known each other for quite a few years, and we've been writing music for a while, and we've known Jared for quite a few years. We're just kind of a mixture of a few different projects, and we've kind of jived and gelled and stuck together over the past
Been 12 years.
Yeah, Jared and I and Jeff have been making music for over 12 years, and
It turns out Carl's been my neighbor for 20 years, and I found out that he rocks on the bass. So he's like become the glue of the band.
yeah.
So when we're writing songs and stuff, he really tends to help us get in the right direction. So
These guys are fun to work with, very talented, so it's easy to do.
yeah, it used to
Thanks,
be
Carl.
lots of loud rock and roll with lots of people to play for, and now it's quiet living rooms and driveway jams
Big warehouses
Yeah,
with
Right?
and empty warehouses. Yeah. So
I mean, it's like high school all over again.
yes,
For sure.
yes.
Except there's a girl here.
Yes.
Never mind. I actually didn't ask how many.
She's not here.
Sorry. She's not here. You only hear her on the pre-roll.
Speaking of places you're not supposed to be.
Okay.
Pay no attention.
That was a good segue.
Jared's wife Shannon, she's like our band manager. If it comes to logistics, loading in the drums, loading out the drums,
She can
or
break
making
down a
sure
drum set
Jared
faster
gets
than I
somewhere
ever
on
could.
time, that's her role right there. We big applause.
Yes.
Love
So the next beer is actually from a brewery out of LaGrange, Georgia. Beacon Brewing Company. This is the Crushable. It's an American lager, made in collaboration with the Claremont Lounge.
Put that back on camera. I didn't realize Beacon was also in LaGrange. That's
Yeah.
Wild Lake there too, right?
One we had last week.
I only know
Is there a
because
number of
there's
those that have
brewing
been
beers
crushed
out there.
already?
This one. What number of what?
A number of these cans that have been crushed
it.
already.
Surely you know the Claremont Crush, right? Do
Yeah.
we know?
Blondie
So the
crushed
beer
it
was
for you.
made in
Yes.
tribute to Blondie's 40th year at the Claremont Lounge.
I've heard about it, and I'm excited to try this. 'cause I did
Midget
hear
Joe
about it.
Pesci tried to throw me out of the Claremont Lounge one time. He
Joe
kicked
Pesci?
it.
Was he waving his pinky ring around too?
He was really upset.
Then it should have been going around. It should have been like,
It smells a
That's
little
pretty
funky.
good.
Oh man, it smells like the Claremont.
yeah.
Okay.
Brutal.
Oh, thank God he didn't say it tastes like it.
Oh, look, my wife's calling.
I was gonna say it smells
My
funky,
wife's
but yeah,
calls out.
I mean, what is
We're
it?
not really at the Claremont Lounge.
My mom has been blowing up my phone. I told you not to cuss.
It's interesting.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's lager, but it's got almost that sour note, almost as the last one
The
has.
aroma is stronger than the flavor is.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Like it kind of has some gingerbread in it too, a little.
Yeah.
I think.
I
Like the end.
well, yeah. I mean,
I
it's,
can get there.
it's malty.
Yeah.
It's a little like so. It's got that kind of mouthy sweetness to it.
It's not so sour at the end.
No. Was it supposed to be a sour? I didn't
No, it's a lager.
It
It's
is
an
a lager.
American lager. So this is,
No, it's
Yeah,
good.
it's
I like
great.
it.
you know, Budweiser and
That is weird.
It's there.
Are we getting
yeah, this is good though. This is good.
It's really good.
Do we know where we can find these?
Total Wine is where I got it.
Total Wine?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And more.
Right? What's the ABV?
The ABV on that one is.
Check out his notes.
Oh, I didn't even write it down.
I think
It's
it's
4.7.
4.7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is we can go do the long haul on this.
Yeah.
one. I like
So
You can do a 6
Yeah.
pack of this.
Pace yourself.
where can
you
I
know.
send mine in to be crushed?
Yeah.
The Claremont Lounge.
Yes.
I
mean,
can't always
I
get
see
down
it.
there.
You show up at the lounge just
Wait
with some
line,
empties
wait
and be
line.
like,
Bring the can.
freeze.
Cover or can. You pay.
Be like a more of those Six Flags Dr. Peppers who's bringing it in.
Exactly.
And be like, can I get a discount?
You get $2 off the cover.
Like, just give me one of the soggy hot dogs on the way out, please. How do I know about that?
I didn't know what you were talking about. I have no idea.
Not bad.
Yeah. No, that's.
That's good.
Can I see that can again?
We should be putting them on display. My bad. I was thinking
My
about
kids would love to find these around the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uncrushed, obviously.
that. You can always steam the label off.
Ted, what cartoon are you
Put it on your
watching?
guitar.
Why are your beer cans always crushed when you drink them?
Oh man. Pretty heavy though.
Yeah.
No, you're.
It's a beautiful can.
I just want to note that Ian's actually leaving a little bit in his glasses. I have been finishing mine.
So do they serve these at the rooftop of the Claremont Lounge?
Actually, I haven't been there since the remodel.
I haven't been there in a while, but I don't even know if they.
We'll have to ask them.
It's about time.
I just want to
did.
go on record. I've never.
I'd be curious
been
because
there.
I mean I would assume it would have this at a lounge.
I would
as
think
well,
they would,
but,
yeah.
They
I know
said
they-
it all.
I'm sure they had it at the 40th anniversary release of the beer, but
I feel like he was deflecting this. So we asked about kind of how you guys got together,
mhm,
and I mentioned before the show that we'd be asking questions about the band.
we
So-
want to know the dirt.
Yeah, well, I mean, not just the dirt, but like, so you guys like said
Real
you
answers.
Tell the story
kind of
about how I
knew
joined
of
the
each
band.
other. You just started to
Tell the story
gel.
about how I joined.
But
It's funny.
I mean, how has this year been for you guys?
Oh,
I was cutting grass about 12 years ago, and I'm not kidding you. I was cutting grass, and I was irritated that I wasn't playing any music. And the only person I knew who was actively moving forward with some music was Chris, and he was in a band with some other guys that we know. And I stopped the lawnmower, and I called Chris, and I was like, "Hey, man, you know, are you doing any side projects? Do you need a guitar player?" He's like, "Well, not really, man. You know, we're jamming with this thing. We're moving on." And I was like, "All right, cool," and hung up. Went back to cutting grass, kind of cranky about the whole situation. But like 2 days later, he called, was like, "Actually, we thought about it, and we want a guitar player." Several incarnations later, several different bands later, we landed on Solar Lunatic, and I tend to write a lot of the riffs. Chris writes a majority of the lyrics, and then we clean a lot of that up. Carl keeps us in direction, and of course, Jared's
show
laying the
up.
beats down. But you know, we've got a lot of friends, and it's been a loose, friendly thing among bands. I mean, there's been people who've come and gone, but this lineup here has stuck around for at least 7 or 8 years.
yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, we all have regular jobs too, so it's not like we just sit around and can do music all day. We all have legitimate
We're blue collar dudes.
jobs, but getting 4 or 5 people together once a week or twice a week, just it just turned out that we really enjoyed playing music with each other, and it's kind of a release,
Definitely on stage is released. During our live electric shows, the full heavy rock gear.
Yeah.
You know, there's something about our live shows. It's hard to explain unless you've been there. This is different for us, although we've done some acoustic gigs, and that's gone over well because people are like, "Wow, I never knew that's what you said in your song." Wow, I never realized that's the lyrics.
Yeah,
Like, oh yeah, you know. So like maybe we should do some more of this so they understand it. And some of it's gone over well. So we have two crowds. We have the crowd who are seeing us at, family gatherings, open mics, acoustic gigs, and then there's the other, Smith's Old Bar, Masquerade, heavy rockin', boom. So now we're probably writing more towards the acoustic stuff, whereas before we were more geared towards
As loud as we can.
as loud as we can be in performance, and
monster
we're gonna melt your
sound.
face, and how many strings can I break?
And how many more drums can I buy?
Yeah.
No, it's funny. So you guys were warming up, and I don't know if you were playing a song that you wrote meant to be acoustic or in that style.
No.
I
that
wouldn't
song
have
is not.
guessed. Honestly, I would not have guessed that wasn't meant to be acoustic or play the way that you
It
play.
was.
No, it's meant to be electric, the full deal.
Quite a few.
But a lot of them are written like
Yeah.
that riff. I don't know if you can hear this right now. Written on my sofa, and that's
a
me
lot of them are written
melding.
acoustically.
Yeah, a
you
lot
know.
of them. Because I feel like I know in my house, if I feel like this comes across acoustically okay on my sofa, I know I can bring it to them electrically, and they're gonna find it. Jared will find the beat that I'm.
Yeah.
He'll and it all tends to work out. And the electrification, of course, brings out the intensity, and intensity is our game.
Another good thing about these guys are, like if we wanted to sit down and just say, hey man, we're just going to play something that nobody knows. We're just going to come up with some stuff right now. And for the next 30 minutes, we're going to come up with some stuff. You guys would never know that we're just coming up with it right then and there. And that's kind of one of the things about playing with these kids is they're so good that, you know, we can sit there and make up stuff on the fly. And luckily
hopefully
now we
someone's
can
got
record
recorded
it.
and we'll go
you
back
know,
and like, what was that?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
One of the hard
Yeah,
lessons
so I
is
dare people
always
to be
press
like, hey
record.
man,
Yes,
just do
amen
a
to
30-minute set that you never played before. Well, let's do it, man.
We can do it.
We'll do it.
Cool.
No joke.
You think that is that part of having been in so many bands over the years and like just being well practiced? Or is that part of your?
I think it's
feel like
about
that's
being.
kinda your part
I
of
think
your-
it's about
your
having the
connection
core
together?
unit being together for a long
Yeah.
time.
Oh.
It's from knowing what to expect. From
You know where
each other.
I'm gonna
like,
be.
I know how dumb Chris is. You know.
Case in point.
Is that out loud?
I'll accept that. That's a compliment.
Yeah,
From what he said
for
earlier.
sure.
You know, part of the excitement about all of it is when I go out on stage, part of the excitement is this could completely turn into a train wreck, and I'm okay with that for the next 45 minutes.
yeah.
We can
Totally
fall on our
okay
face.
with that.
If I know there's a sound issue and something could happen tonight, I don't know. You know, if all of a sudden the mic's cut out on Jared, or you know Carl's bass
Ooh.
falls out, all of a sudden you know I bust strings quite a
I
bit.
fell off the stage once.
You know, we can keep rolling and make it a show.
Yeah,
People don't
yeah,
even know. They're like, you know,
yeah.
they're floored by it,
Well, like
and
the solo.
we just kind of let it ride. No matter
No,
what
I-
happens, just we all got that look like,
Yeah.
man, you know.
No, it worked out because I literally did fall off a stage one time. Y'all remember that at Sweetwater Bar and Grill?
Out of the
Yes.
back of the stage.
Yeah, I was in the curtain. I was gone.
Yeah.
But then how they had this like 3-foot cigar.
Yeah, no, I
You
was
know.
I was smoking the cigar, but I fell out, and then I got back up and it worked
Well,
out.
the curtain didn't catch on fire, so that's
Exactly, everything worked out.
All right, so here's the thing. We first
Right
start
sides.
jamming with Jared. Jared's a drummer, obviously. We start jamming with Jared. And we start playing. I'm looking like, man, God, I'm dying. I can't breathe. What is going on? I try. And Jared's got this 14-inch
I mean, it was
cigar
a big boy.
sticking
It
out of
was
his
a big
mouth
boy.
playing the drums like on first, second show. And kept doing like,
This
Jared, I
thing.
love you, bro, but you got to ditch that cigar
You're a
during the show. I
fan.
can't breathe.
Yeah,
man.
because that room was about the size of like 2 of these basements, and then we were screwed. Yeah.
This is a beautifully sized basement.
No, it's,
I
I would
guess not my
imagine.
house.
It's
I
very
would
supple.
imagine a full show in here with a full audience, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. well,
Yeah.
Actually, we'll have to show you guys the outside.
Hey, if you
we
look,
have
it will
one
show
tonight.
up.
tonight.
Are you ready for round 3?
Yeah, let's drink some more beer.
All right. So this is the Bavarian Prince.
Yes, so we're
Right,
featuring
here we
Oktoberfest style beers. So, and we talked about what the Oktoberfest is, where it's the festival in Munich.
It's a Marzen.
Only really 6 beers are allowed to call their beers Oktoberfest beers, but these
Okay.
are Oktoberfest
I didn't know that.
styles.
That's
It's
great.
a Marzen beer, so it's a lager. It's definitely got more of a roasted or a
Cakes and packs.
Let's go once more.
Mhm.
Carl's good.
darker color. Now this is higher alcohol percentage.
Right. I mean, it, 'cause it
Some of them
literally
we
is-
drank have been a little bit lower, and some of them have a
So that's not what I expected. That's really good, man.
Right?
Very smooth.
Not to say that I didn't think it was going to be good, but
So this one's from New Realm in Atlanta. So New Realm, we had actually the brewmaster from New Realm on our show, Mitch Steele,
That's excellent.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
it's
good,
actually
man.
and yeah, this is so this is the Bavarian Prince. So this is named after Ludwig, the Crown Prince of Germany, who was the original honoree of Oktoberfest.
That is very good. Did you try it yet?
Not yet.
No, I've tried. It's
It's
malty,
Yeah, that's really
It's good.
good.
bitingly crisp.
Very
Yeah.
smooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like
So-
the bite, like at the end, like it's not like bad.
This
It's just,
being-
it's just got this like bubbly sting on your tongue.
And it's got the hop to it. So that's
It's a
not
balance.
surprising
It's not even
being
bad
from
hop.
New Realm, yeah. where they give a
Especially
little more.
following those two, man. This is
Yeah.
really good.
It's still got that like that caramely maltiness that you want from an Oktoberfest.
And this is definitely a finisher. This is a 6.3%.
A finish.
Oh yeah.
So basically, it's what I give my brother-in-law to start with. Is that all right?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. No, it's a good Thanksgiving beer, man. Good.
Yeah,
Good holiday beer, holiday cheer.
If it's around at Thanksgiving, that's
Oh
the
yeah, I
thing.
mean,
is
and it's funny.
probably
It's,
won't be
it's
around
light
at
enough in
Thanksgiving,
color.
yeah.
I would think that would be like 12 shades
You gotta
darker.
hoard it so that it is.
Yeah.
black.
Your own, yes.
Good job, guys. Good job, Mitch.
I'm the chef.
It is delicious.
I always get the
I think
chef.
it's my favorite of all three so
Definitely.
far. Definitely my favorite.
That's good.
I drink
The
all
can will fool you,
But
you
I'm
know,
not-
because
but
the
I'm not
can
gonna lie.
kind of makes you think it's kind of like
I drink all three of those
like
beers.
caramel or chocolatey or something, but it's really not.
No, it's not.
It's really
it's
good.
really just. I mean,
It's crisp.
when you think of Oktoberfest, like you think of pairing with pretzels. Doesn't
Yeah,
have to be that.
yeah.
That
This,
kind
Yeah.
of
this
bready.
you can eat with
But it
pretzels.
Yeah.
should
Sure.
go
This
with
you
the
can
pretzels.
eat
Oh, but it could all day.
Yeah.
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 You can also eat this with like a roasted pork,
All day.
and and a nice sauerkraut. on
I
the
just
brown
bought
rice.
some horseradish
I don't
pickles
know.
today.
Horseradish what?
Pickles.
We visited
Yeah.
J. Moore Farms.
Nice.
It was fun.
There you
We
go.
went that way. We had to. Peaches.
Boiled peanuts.
Green tomatoes.
I've
Right.
driven past
Yeah.
it a
I'm doing
thousand
fried green
times. I've
tomatoes this
never
weekend.
stopped.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you can pickle peaches. Like,
Mhm.
Chef
Yeah.
does that at our restaurant every once in a while.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Ah,
Pickle everything now. Oh. I don't know if I did it on camera last week, but I've been buying sauerkraut and keeping it in my beer fridge at home. It's like post show, kill half a jar of sauerkraut.
I love
Yeah.
sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut or kimchi, depending on
Ooh.
how spicy I
Mm,
feel.
Okay.
gee, I just can't. I'm not there yet.
It's
I mean,
good,
It's
man.
it's
It's
chili
good.
and garlic.
I
It's-
can do
It's just sauerkraut.
coleslaw.
That's what
Yeah.
I got.
Once you start fermenting it and stuff like
Oh,
that,
it's delicious.
It gets,
Love it.
it's good.
I'm-
it's absolutely delicious.
I'm with you,
But
Sean.
it's
I'm
not
with
so
you,
delicious
dude.
later.
I'm a kimchi,
It
yes.
kind of
I'm an Army brat. Like I lived in
Keeps on
South Korea
fermenting.
for like 3 years.
Kimchi
now.
young.
It's delicious. All right, so
let's talk with more with Solar Lunatic.
Oh,
I already
you-
drank all my
I
beer.
killed my beer like
Yeah.
while we were just kind of
Might have-
bantering.
We have some more left.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, your glass.
Here's my von Stein.
I want to
the
see you
long
guys
glass
chug
out.
one out of the boot, man.
That's what my
Post-
challenge is.
post-
Who's got it in them? I'll pull some
Post-
beer that can.
Ah,
I'll
man.
pull the beer out that can be chugged.
Tell you what,
out.
if you
I'll
ever
go
get-
for it.
Oh, damn.
Do
Who's
it,
got
dude.
Who can do it?
I was just saying,
Jared's
no,
gonna
I'll
do
it.
it.
I will
I'll
tell you.
do it.
I will tell you that is you are chugging.
We're like at 700.
Hey, Shannon.
We're like
If you do that, that is like chugging a gallon of beer.
Oh,
No.
No.
Monster.
And there's
You
a
got
trick to
adult
it.
diapers
There's
in
a
your
trick
car.
to it. If you don't turn the glass,
He can't wear a
if you don't
size
turn it
4.
right,
yeah.
it'll splash in your face.
Right.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
it's like
You know.
That beard can handle.
It's like a backdraft. But like,
I'll save it up.
what movie that was that Beer Fest.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Beer
Yeah.
Fest.
Beer fest.
Sorry,
So,
Mom.
so before we, I forgot we're
They're
supposed to
doing
ask
the training
questions.
for it.
Yes. So what are you guys doing so now and kind of like looking forward to the next like 6
Oh,
12 months?
man.
Like, are you just kind of
you
like
know, things have been
holding
thrown
pattern?
into a tailspin as far as like an organized. This is what we're going to do for 2020. You know, we're going to work on finishing this album and stuff. That's just not happening
Yeah.
because everything's up in the air. Scheduling, who's comfortable with what, social distancing. You know, should it just be a year for reflection, or do we need to really hammer down and put music out? You know, I would think as far as this past year, it's just maybe.
I mean, do people
get some
like
more
albums
notice.
anymore? You know what I'm saying? Are you
See, that's
better
the
off?
thing,
Are you
yeah.
better off like releasing a song every 2 or 3 months? But I'm just saying, like right now, you know.
At one time, I thought we thrived off our live shows. So now it's like, okay, that's all removed. So now what? And so it's made me rethink, like, okay, I guess we
Have you
gotta.
done any live streams?
No.
We did out of my house. We did out of my house.
We did.
But so our
One.
rehearsals.
Let me show you the
There was.
backyard
I feel
later.
like no one else wanted to acknowledge that.
Hey,
Like,
Well, we did.
It was a
out of my
test
house.
run,
It was a
and then all of a
test
sudden this
run.
came on the radar. We're like,
Yeah.
oh, well,
Okay, cool.
hey, let's you know,
yeah, it wasn't
we
very
did that
long
test
at all,
run.
actually.
But we're
Yeah.
realizing that we have thanks to Jared, we have a space where we rehearse that's really
It works out good
big
for us.
enough to if we wanted to invite another band over and like let's say have you guys over, it's a big enough space to where you could have another band and we could do some shows from where we rehearse if everything works out. instead of having to go to venues, and you can just
People can
and-
still
and
social distance.
You
and
can
spread
still
out.
have a couple of your friends'
We're gonna show
bands,
you out back.
you know,
We're gonna
and,
show you out
and
back before we leave.
yeah.
No,
You
no,
have to see out back.
Okay, I'm kind of nervous,
we
but
do
all right.
definitely have a warehouse available.
Yeah, I mean,
for
we
us.
have some, we have a
I
beautiful
own
place
it.
to
I own
play,
it.
man.
We have ideas for out back. so.
We're very fortunate
We have
that
ideas after the show.
Okay.
I'm cool with getting taken out back. We'll go out back.
No, it's a cool space. So
you
that's
don't have to
something
worry
like
in no shorts.
Right.
Nobody's gonna try to kiss you.
Every time he says shorts, I have to look. I don't know why.
Painful.
Right. Yeah. he's
This
still
is the
wearing
only
shorts.
pair of shorts I own.
I'm wearing shorts too, so you know
I
what?
actually intentionally didn't wear my shorts today because they're shorter than that by like 3 inches.
He's got them in the truck.
Dude, I had some of those Tom Selleck shorts, but my legs aren't hairy enough
with
to pull
the
those
knee-high
off.
socks with the lines on
You
them.
say it like it's a bad thing.
No, it has like a
They're
little
comfy.
white
I'll tell
line
you
on
what,
the outside.
I feel like
It's
you're
way
running really
before
fast.
Umbros. Tom Selleck made shorts cool before Umbro was even born, He
Yeah,
drove a
he was.
Ferrari, for God's sakes.
He was.
That's
Hawaii
true. You can
Five-0.
do a lot if you have a Ferrari.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, and that mustache, dude, can you imagine?
And he solved mysteries.
Dude, he had a guy named Higgins. He had a bachelor
What's
named
it, what's
or
it
a
like to
butler
have
named
a
Higgins.
Higgins mustache?
Yeah. I was over there.
No, I did.
All right, you guys ready to jam?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, let's
absolutely.
jam one. So we're all original band.
This song is called Clouds.
Well, it's over. Yeah, you told her. Silence gon' break her down. Till you find out how they sold out. Calling a favor home. And we steal the sound. Yeah, we hang on clouds. You can never bring us down. And it feels like faded dreams will seem to be, yeah. You can only hold out for so long till you slip and fall. If it ever comes this far, don't look away. Don't look away, yeah. It's been spoken, your heart's broken. Pick up the pieces now, like some fine wine in the sunshine. Keeping the pedal down, and we steal the sound. Yeah, we hang on pedals. You can never bring us down. And it feels like faded dreams that seem to be, yeah. You can only hold out for so long. Say goodbye if it ever comes this far. Don't look away. Don't look away.
real live humans making real live music.
Yeah.
That was
Not
awesome.
robots.
Sorry, go ahead.
There we go.
Alright, so what's the next one you want to play?
We're gonna have some cocktails.
Cocktails.
Alright.
Oh, we're good. See, the challenge
I'm
is on.
off for that too.
The challenge is on. So you made it through the first 3 beers and played your song. Now we're gonna stack 2 more cocktails on top.
Oh, sweet. Sweet.
We're still gonna die.
The next song is going to rule.
So, can I talk a little bit about that song while you're prepping?
Okay.
So that song, Clouds, we were talking about, how they're written and is it going to come off electric or acoustic? I'm a huge Cars fan, the band The Cars. I don't know if anybody remembers that. But the song, their big, probably one of their biggest hits, Drive, who's gonna tell you things? So, anyways, that little shift right there kind of is what was the inspiration for Clouds. But I wanted to kick it in overdrive, almost like a Foo Fighters type song.
Yes, it's very
So just that change right there, something like that is what will spark the inspiration for a song, and that turned into. And if that works acoustically, electric, boom. It's
We love doing
Full
acoustic work.
All right. Grabbing a little extra glassware just to make sure we have stuff for everything. So it is time.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry I didn't bring
I was
enough
listening to the
glassware.
Cars thing, and I was like,
I feel like I'm screwed up tonight by not bringing enough glassware.
It is all good.
Okay.
I got a flashlight.
I like that we're live now because now we can do weird things like that.
I'm gonna uncurl your mustache. It'll be like in the cartoons where it's suddenly straight. Like he's pissed off.
Honestly, this came in like a year ago, and then the Sonic the Hedgehog movie came out, and Jim Carrey came out like with the curled mustache. Like, yes, I went from boyhood face bare as a baby's butt
To Dr. Eggman.
I know what I want to do.
Full circle. I love the mask.
I'm sorry, Dr. Robotnik.
Yes, Dr. Robotnik.
Well, so it's
Thank you very
Eggman
much.
is like his nickname.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is Dr. Robotnik. That is the most I can find. I'm going to turn down this top a little bit because
I can hear it.
well, it's going to do it no matter what. Okay, cool.
Sounds like talking to Chris in his Jeep. Oh, sorry, never mind.
So we got 2 cocktails tonight, both based on bitters
I made bitters.
that Ian made.
Awesome.
I'm going to put them in both cameras there. So he made some Jamaican bitters. And
Wow, Rasta.
So I went Jamaican spice bitters. Let me tell you what I put in it. So should I?
Yeah, you
Spill
say it.
my
I'm going to
recipe?
fill
I
some
feel like
glasses.
we're having a drive-in movie with that echo. That sounds great.
It does sound weird.
Where's it coming from?
I like it though.
It's weird because I turned on the laptop. I'm not sure where the
Maybe
echo's
it's
coming
so
out of.
soft.
But why don't you talk about it? I'm going to fill up these glasses with ice.
It's killing me.
You know,
Anyway, so
well, if you want to talk louder, I can mute that mic. That'll probably help.
maybe I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so about my bitters. So I made Jamaican spice bitters, and it is made with grapefruit rind,
Okay.
a little bit of ginger, so I kind of rough chop that, a little bit of cinnamon stick, so half a cinnamon stick, and then allspice berries that I crushed down myself, and then a little bit of clove as well, also crushed down. And then basically I throw all that in a mason jar, cover it with 151 rum, and let it sit in the fridge for 4 days to a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, I'll sit and shake it every once in a while. And really what you want to do is infuse all that flavor into a high alcohol spirit. So I've also got a coffee one in that we're going to go with next week. We're going to try the coffee bitters. And that one I'm letting go a little bit longer. But
Yeah.
with this one, I feel like it came out. The aromas came out of it, which is really what you're looking for in bitters. So we're gonna try it
Sweet. So we're gonna
out.
do
See what happens with it.
we're gonna do my thing, which is I actually didn't name it. Ian named his cocktail, so he may have said a moment ago that he was unprepared this week, but I just don't have a name. I just was in my bar going.
Mine's
This
a
would be
play
fun.
on a name.
That would be fun. This would be fun. So this is just kind of going off the flavors that Ian had, and then looking at the weird things that I have. This is going to be 2 ounces of dark rum. So this is Plantation Original Dark Rum.
I couldn't stay away from the dark rum with my drink either. With Jamaica,
Well, that's
you're
it.
going dark rum.
His pacemaker.
So,
I'm into that.
It's weird. Like all I can think of was like because Jamaican obviously rum, but also Jamaican bitters. Like you can buy it in different places. Other people make Jamaican bitters, and the other classic pairing is with bourbon, and that's like my default. So it's like knowing like that's where I normally go. I'm like, oh, well, I shouldn't do what I normally do because that's pedantic and just easy to do. So I don't know. I had this weird crisis of conscience while I was trying to work on this cocktail today. So I went back to rum because I also love rum. So I have rum. I have your bitters in there. I have about half of a what would you call it? Dropper.
Eyedropper.
Yeah.
Yeah, half of the tube of the eyedropper. This is actually boiled down and condensed cream soda.
Oh.
So it's basically a cream soda syrup.
Okay.
Because
It's very vanilla.
Why not?
Okay, well,
really, yeah, because I
Sounds like
basically
vanilla
saw a
extract.
flat 2 liter of cream soda in my fridge and went,
I'm trying to do this.
I can make a syrup out of that. So there's a little extra sugar in there. So just under half ounce of that. And then we're also going to do lime juice. There it is.
I brought it. I remember that one.
Real lime.
Right. And this is also going to, I know this is weird ratios, but it's the way it works best, is like a third of an ounce of lime juice. Because you got to balance all those flavors.
You're throwing it off because you'll find no chicken that has that.
You won't find a jigger unless you find a metric chicken, which you do like the milliliters.
Oh, good for them. Good for you if you got that stuff.
Well, there's a lot of cocktail recipes online. If you look
Man,
at
this
all
is a
of
great room, by the way. Thanks for having us.
Oh,
Dude, thanks for being
you,
here, man.
yes.
So let's see, the Ian and shot glasses. There we go. Oh, sorry, I just killed your notes.
Sorry.
Lime try the drink.
You got them all right up there.
Let's hope so.
Alright, so there's our cocktails. And just simply stir it, pour it on the rocks, garnish with the lime. And because I knew we were having, wow, someone didn't do their prep correctly. Me, I didn't do my prep correctly. Garnish 2 limes. And then I also made a bunch of batch beforehand because I knew
Oh,
We're gonna do this.
man.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I sat here getting all thirsty. It's like, oh.
I'm like, oh, we have to wait.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
I didn't make mine in batch.
You did
mainly
that's okay.
because I gotta muddle some fruit. So
I'm just going crazy with this. No. All right, sweet. There we go. So we're gonna put a bunch of limes in there. We're gonna all try it together. And because I'm a professional, I'm gonna carry on at the same time.
Oh, here he goes.
Ooh.
All right.
Let him do his thing. Let him do his thing.
Drum roll.
Fire.
Give me a drum roll.
Signore.
Awesome. Man.
Thank you, sir. You're very kind.
so much.
There's wine in them.
All right. And the mouth over the gums, like
Yes.
the stomach. Here it comes.
Cheers, darling.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, well done.
Yes. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
That's really
Actually,
good.
that's really good.
That's really good.
Thank you.
All right, Sean.
He is a bartender.
See if I can match
I
you.
believe
Turns
him.
out, I'm good at what I do. Go for it, Ian.
I gotta say, when you were doing the whole lime part of it, I was like, man, I don't know, bro.
Mine,
But-
I am gonna have to.
And I don't mean to be like that, but it's
That's
really
right.
good.
You're
It
being
sets it
honest.
all.
Yeah.
There's 2
Yeah.
worlds right there. It
Yeah.
tastes delicious.
Thank you. No,
Yeah.
that
It's
worried
good.
me because initially when I was playing with it, like I could only get 1 note.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
you were starting to reach for the lime, I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
So mine's
All
really
right.
different.
That's
go
a
big or go home.
that's an early morning.
If you thought Sean was gonna put you off, and
That's
I always
good.
try to use Sean as my is my
Use.
So,
Right.
Sean, when would you typically serve this up? What time of the day are you? Obviously, any time of the
This
day.
is
but
like to me. This is like a 3 o'clock.
Yeah, this would get
Yeah.
started.
This
You
is
are
like,
right.
This would get started.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
It's a
okay,
pre-jammer.
that's
The
good
guests
when you
haven't
start
arrived
drinking
yet,
beer.
or
That's I'm
No
sorry.
beers for breakfast.
I mean, this wouldn't kill my
it-
appetite either. You know, if I was drinking this before I ate something, it
Yeah.
So it's gonna muddle the
No,
line.
this is like if you're
Oh, yeah,
by
I'd
the
still be
12
ready.
pre-barbecue.
yeah, it'd make me.
Yeah.
You know,
This is,
I wouldn't
uh,
lose my appetite. It's really good.
So
This is
I tore some
Oh.
mint
Right.
and
Yeah,
I muddled some wine. No, keep talking, but we'll go right back to it because I am
we
gonna
don't talk
muddle.
over each other.
I'm gonna muddle.
There's something to be said about muddling.
Are you muddling?
I'm muddling.
I think he might be muddling.
Those
Yeah.
muddling
Muddling.
kids.
So we're gonna
Wouldn't
muddle
for
a little
you,
bit. of
We'd be
mint,
famous
some
if it
wine.
wasn't for those muddling kids.
Oh, solid.
Nice.
I don't believe it.
All right, I will need some ice
Ice?
for this one.
Whoa, good for you.
All right,
Rainbow
that felt
Dash
pretty
sign up.
good.
Yeah.
Throw it in there.
Write it down. Make a song about
All right,
Write
so
that
I'm gonna
down.
do.
That's our next
I'm
big
gonna do.
those muddling kids.
I'm gonna try to do
My
three.
spirits are so high right now.
This is the most fun Chris has had all week.
I feel great.
All right, so how much rum?
So we do 1
I love this show.
1/4 ounce dark rum. I'm gonna use Sean's cream soda syrup in this one as well,
Right.
since he used my stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't even
So
know I
be
had it
fair.
until I
Dude,
brought
he's
it
free.
here.
No, he's
It is-
freestyling now.
It
He's
is really good.
freestyling.
It is really good though.
We use a 1/2 ounce of that. We're also gonna use my bitters,
Diabetes and the squeeze
which
bottle.
is
Better's better have
we'll
my
use about
money.
the same amount.
There's got to be a proper name for that. What is that? Carl?
I don't know why people start putting bitters in dropper bottles, by the way.
Yeah.
It used to just be the little dash
I'll
bottle.
give it a little shake, shake, shake.
I need to toast it just a little bit.
Look, I stirred it.
I sure because I don't want to hear it.
Let's give these down some
Uh-huh.
ice.
All right. Ice. See what you're doing there.
Hey, cool it.
Hey,
Oh,
no. Watch out.
Oh,
Don't lose control.
you're on the next one. So.
Nice. That was a good
Stand
grab.
up there.
That was-
Where's that failing
It's kind of
price
the point
of
of
right?
my
life.
Down.
I'm gonna write somebody written where I just write down to.
What's the cocktail? I'm gonna add a little
Nah,
more.
don't do it now. We're way past that.
I'll cue it up.
This is why I throw batches.
Anybody know the Heimlich?
Breathe deep.
I do.
That carrot out of there.
Actually, I
Thank
do.
God.
You wascally wabbit.
This is mostly rum.
Yeah, the first time we had someone die in the live stream. So,
That beer really
well,
tickled you,
okay,
didn't
someone
it?
died in the live stream out of Corona.
I miss you.
Too soon?
Yeah,
Miss you guys.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
apologize.
Some-
That was kind of dark.
It's okay.
That's a post-show joke, not an in-show joke.
You insensitive bastard.
We're all doing the best we can.
Stay well.
These drinks are really good.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
I
you
probably
haven't
should have
tried
mentioned
mine yet.
beforehand is that I don't
Where's my
make
cat?
weak drinks unless
Sure.
someone asks for it. Like, most of my drinks are heavily boozy. Like, wild.
I really like this.
I like that a
one.
lot.
It's really
It's
good.
good.
All right, Ian. Moment of truth.
I like mine.
You know,
too.
at the end of a hard day, you
Uh-oh.
kind of want to.
Oh, that looks
I'm
vicious.
trying.
That looks angry.
It is a little angry.
Sometimes you just want a beer, you know. But I would drink this cocktail at the end of a day.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was a solid seal.
And then, no, it's not
Oh,
finished.
it's not finished. I'm
We
sorry.
need some ginger beer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that what the tiger shark is?
The tiger shark.
I, thought this
I was
like,
wondering. I kept seeing that there. Like, okay, this is a.
I thought it was post-show beer.
Ah.
My
Man,
bad.
he's saving that
No,
for
no,
Sunday.
Our
Oh,
post show beers
You're
at
gonna
the
keep
Claremont Lounge, bro.
Awesome.
Carl, if you can forward that grandpa
All right.
clock.
Jeff, grab that.
I'll bring him over. Hank.
Yes.
Longer arming.
We'll get the shot version.
All right,
of
we'll
this.
go backwards this time, Carl.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Get one.
If you want one
Wow.
more, you can do the shot version of this.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Man,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
thank you, sir.
Yes.
At least I got a die.
Yeah.
Very strong damn drink.
Oh, this will be strong. Yes.
I
get you drunk.
I heard someone cough.
That was
What?
Wasn't me.
Carl's
Hey,
pacemaker.
Carl.
The ginger beer. Yeah.
Masket or casket?
No love. Over here, moon tan. Don't be telling me that. Get off, Carl.
Wait, first.
All right, definitely more mint, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're saying more mint on it.
It's good. It differentiates the two because at first I was like, okay,
Yeah. I like
they're
that.
close,
Yeah.
but the back end of it is more of that mint.
It's good.
That's what I was saying. Like, instead of drinking a beer at the end of the day, if I had to choose
Hey.
this, it'd be.
Sounds funny as it sounds.
Yeah, the other drink
I
is
would
on the
drink
front
one of
end, this
these,
is on the back end.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Because if you drink a
You
few
have
beers, you're kind of
bookended-
like, I don't want
you
to
have
drink any more
bookended
beer.
my
But if you
drinking
have one of
experience.
these at the end of the day, I'm enjoying that.
Sorry.
Right. So whenever Sean and I do cocktails side by side, which we haven't tasted yet,
That's really good.
here it might be better. We let the judgment come before we taste the second one.
What?
Do you want the judgment to come? Which ones do they like
Oh,
better?
from the band, I'm like, yeah, we don't have a taste.
I kinda like 'em all.
No, but we
No, someone has to win though.
We,
I'll
we
get
have-
judgy.
we
Yeah,
have to
I'll
have a
get
winner.
judgy.
All right. Well, okay. So it's one of.
Why don't you go
pride.
one by one and tell us which one you like?
I'll be okay.
What you like
Straight
about
up
them?
at first, this one here from Sean, I thought, man, that's a pretty good beverage. That's all day right there. When I saw you doing the mint thing, I'm like, I'm not a fan of mint, but the back end of it, I do choose this one. I choose Ian's. It It's, has a little bit more of refreshment to it. I don't know. Just
We've
saying.
already had like 12 of those.
Just saying. No, just off the cuff. I mean, I'm normally not a mint guy. I don't like mint chocolate chip. I don't like mint chocolate ice cream, but
Man,
that's
chocolate
good.
chip is the best ice cream there is.
I gotta agree. It's
We're doing shots. of
it's
ours.
more refreshing, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's better. How's that? I mean, there are
Refreshing
times where I
glasses. I
prefer-
wouldn't even drink all yours.
Carl's
When
one for
something
Congress.
with more leather.
Hug me up. My,
Chris, are you
Right.
double fisting?
Well, I'm
Yes,
trying
yes.
to decide.
Yeah,
You know,
palate
Drink that
cleanser.
one with your top lip and that one with your bottom
No,
lip.
no, no.
Oh, for you.
Glass, yeah, put some ice in there. All right, well, that
Oh,
works.
there's a few of them. Did another
We
one.
might try.
Oh, good.
Did you describe my drink as leathery? by the way?
Yes, I did.
All right.
That's fine. I mean, that's,
Oh,
I
sorry.
meant that in a
So,
good way. Masculine,
Leathery. Did you say
that's, I mean,
not texture wise, obviously. Just
I don't know. It's
This kind of describes
Like I said,
both
the
of my
mustache is
moods
new
when
and
I
the
get
baby
home
face,
from
but
work.
they're
you know,
cute.
it's, and
So
I'm not
to
talking
have
about
anyone
Let's hear
say
it.
I'm-
What
I'm talking
are
like
both
chaps,
your moods right
you
now?
know.
Yeah,
Right.
a big piece of lime on you.
You haven't seen the short
No,
shorts that I keep in my truck.
So if I came home from work and I didn't drink beer, and I just wanted a drink, I would drink either one of these.
Okay, why?
All right. You ready?
Um,
My turn.
yes, sir?
But if I had,
Oh, he's trying to.
that is pretty good.
I think, by the way, I think you won, so. It's fun. It's nice.
You know, you almost stumble on more of a 7-Up kick to it. I don't know. There's something about it that feels, tastes.
I think, man,
I like ginger beer, so
God, I just had to pick a bunch of stuff out of my teeth.
No,
Outside of
He's
that,
talking.
yeah.
outside of that, the flavor's great.
If I use the strainer on it and just strain it over fresh ice, then maybe that's the better drink. Or strain it over a large cube
It's definitely much like.
and put the bitters on the large cube,
Well,
and then
so-
strain it so you don't have all the shit in it. Because you know what?
Yes,
Because you know what?
I don't want
He's
all that
right.
in it. I don't
I
want
don't
all
need
like
a lot.
the
I
shit
don't
in
need
it.
to drink with a lot of shit.
I like the shit in it.
I don't
good.
know.
But when you muddle it in there,
Yeah.
it makes more the real flavor of it comes out.
Yes and no. So muddling mints can release a lot of bitter to it.
Sure.
Again, the ginger beer will mask some of the stuff that's offensively bitter. you did a
I'm saying
obviously
this
a better
though,
job than I. So the only thing that gets me is when you muddle it so much that like I get
Yeah,
stuff in my teeth.
I know.
Now, obviously, you still won, so I'm just nitpicking at this point.
But see, if I use the strainer and strain that
I
out,
mean, the thing that you have.
yeah,
Oh,
I just
yeah.
didn't think about it. I thought
God
about the muddled
forbid.
shit in the drink. I just was like, let's dump it out because the ice is there. But
You want to hear some more music?
let's hear some more music.
You guys play some more music.
Good segue.
Yeah.
Look at all these cans over here.
I know.
Right?
You tune down, don't they?
What's this one called?
This song's just it's called Sister Sunday.
So this song is for anybody who's ever lost anyone.
It's kind of
important to
bittersweet.
them. Bittersweet. It's one of my favorite songs.
Wheels are gonna turn, seasons bound to change. Every which way you look,
Want to tell me?
so you figure That song just
Man, it makes the hair on my back stand up. You know what I'm saying?
That was good.
That was awesome, man.
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. This is so much fun, dude.
We're glad you can make it out.
And I want to talk more about that song, but after in the after.
Sure, yeah.
In the
Yeah.
Yeah.
show,
Totally.